Good evening, Salem residents. As you may have heard from all the gossip around town, Reverend Hale has disaffiliated with the court.
Yes, it seems that despite all his efforts to rid this town of evil, evil rid him instead. Some folks say that amidst all the chaos and frustrations after that bestial Mary Warren chased everyone out of the courtroom using her spirit, they believe to have heard Reverend Hale yelling, "I quit this court," and leaving the area.
Mary Warren has a chance of edification thanks to Judge Danforth, whom she eventually confessed to. I still cannot believe that our Honorable John Proctor was apparently using the devil's powers all along.
Yes, it is all quite a shock. Thankfully, the sadistic John was hanged, and feckin' Goody Proctor is to be as well, post-delivery. There is something that's a bit obfuscated to me, though.
What's that?
Even though the Proctors are clearly workers of the devil, why did Reverend Hale defend them so often and so passionately?
I'm not sure. When he first arrived, he seemed so eager to rid this town of evil. He had all those books, too. Recently, he's had such a frustrated, disheartened demeanor, almost as if there's a truth we all know but are choosing to ignore.
But of course that wouldn't be the case. This witchcraft mischief is real, you know.
Of course. I wouldn't deny it for my life.
Hale has been very helpful still. He's clearly very passionate about what he does. Whether it be cleansing Salem or defending the Proctors, he's been passionate.
He surely has an ability to evolve, seeing that he's been able to change with everything going on. He was very dependent on those books when he got here, though lately it seems he's had his eyes opened.
If he can defend people accused of witchcraft, he's undoubtedly much more open-minded than those other judges.
I would say he's much humbler too. Did you hear Danforth gloating to Giles about the near to 400 people jailed upon his signature? When Hale was arguing with Danforth, he divulged the 72 death warrants he signed almost with an agony in his voice.
Yes, he said it as though it was something he seriously believed in but did not enjoy doing. He was not quite so prideful in it.
Speaking of pride, Danforth is so unaccustomed to pleading that he made Hale do it when asking Goody Proctor to assist him in saving John. It's as if he is too proud and dogmatic to try to help the woman.
All this said with respect. We are Christians with the court here.
Yes, we wouldn't want anyone to get that confused. Although, I do sometimes feel like it's the court's fault that Hale had such an emotional maelstrom. Something must have caused his relationship to dissolve with them.
What do you mean?
Well, it's no secret that he opposed the court signing off of so many death warrants without much questioning.
Are you implying that they were wrong?
No, I'm sure they knew what they were doing. But what if he's also not wrong?
Both of them couldn't have been right. One of them must have been wrong.
Like Hale said, there is prodigious fear of the court in this country.
And like Danforth said, then there is prodigious guilt in the country.
I just thought I'd put it out there.
I hope you're not beginning to deviate from the court.
I'm perfectly fine, thank you.
I believe another cause of Hale resigning from the court is that cursed John Proctor. Perhaps he used his powers on him.
I don't think that's it.
How could it not be?
Well, first, John Proctor did not like Hale all that much. Hale visited his house one night, concerned about the mention of Goody Proctor's name. I heard John call him Pontius Pilate after Hale wanted Elizabeth to clear her name in the court. Second, it's rumored that reverends cannot be bewitched. Even though Abigail made that threat towards Danforth asking, "Think you to be so mighty that the power of hell may not turn your wits?" It's almost as if she's threatening to fake an accusation against him so she can get the judge to abet her.
Now you're saying that the judge is a fraud? What's gotten into you? Do you want to be hanged?
I'm merely speculating.
You're speaking like a sinner.
And on the topic of Abigail, Reverend Paris is the antithesis of Reverend Hale. During the court sessions, Paris was quick in accusing someone for attempting to overthrow the court just for defending themselves in any way. Hale tries to hear out the defendants, looking for any bit of solid proof before having to regretfully add to his list of signed death warrants. Paris, on the other hand, is eager to accuse anyone who may besmirch his name in the slightest. Paris really emphasizes Hale's personalities.
Alright, Macklin, I think you've spoken enough.
There he is. We have a warrant for your arrest.
What have I done?
You are either with or against the court. Come with me.